Good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's session. Shakti, Shivani, Harry, Ravi Kumar, Al Khamenei, Swati, and many more. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, you are going to have edge of the seat excitement in psychiatry. Psychiatry is one such subject we often ignore. Because in MBBS we don't study it. Probably the only psychiatric guy whom we know is our roommate and our hostel mate and our dining room mate. Maybe if you are going for reading room for the NEET PG preparation, you may get some more psychotic compatriot aspirants who are available. So that is the reason. Another important thing is psychiatry is about antidepressants, antipsychotics, anti-bipolar illness drugs. So for that, your pharmacology should be good. Unfortunately, during our pharmacology days, we ignore psychiatric medications, and that lead to a kind of a phobia, aversion to the psychiatry. But what I want to tell you all, mere pyare Bharatwasiyo, psychiatry is otherwise a easy subject, approachable subject. I'm just waiting for 40 online joinees into the game. So, yes, please inform your friends. Sorry, we will be sometimes 15 minutes to half an hour here and there because mainly the questions are all quickly prepared and uploaded, and there are a few delays in the server. That's the thing. So sometimes we are slightly delayed, but we keep updating you. So those who are completely new to this session, in order to play the quiz from your smartphone, you need to be part of our WhatsApp group. And to be part of our WhatsApp group, you need to, this is the joining link. Right? Very good. So 33 players. I'm just looking forward for this number to touch 40 so that there's a lot of excitement in playing the game. And as usual, every tournament, topper, if we conduct 19 tournaments every day, we will give a free access as a prize if you top the tournament to 19 people every day. No worries. We want more. We want more to be in our cohort of Super 1000 batch of Dr. Murali Bharadwaz. Right? So, tonight at 9 p.m., for that matter, every day night at 9 p.m., you have Dr. Harita, excellent pathology teacher, who is going to conduct a very, very motivating, inspiring quiz. And from Monday onwards, upcoming Monday, there is a 15-hour quick revision of pathology by Dr. Harita ma'am, and it costs you, it's a live online interactive, privately held webinar kind of a session, and it costs you 1,500 rupees for a 15-hour session in order to do a end-to-end revision of pathology along with Dr. Harita. Okay, so Doctor, very good. We have waited for the warriors to join. Let us see who is going to be the winner. Yeah. So please inform your friends in WhatsApp, Telegram, etc., the various places. And also all of you come for 9 p.m. pathology quiz every night. And shortly we will also have one more show at Midnight Masala, 12 p.m. show. So that throughout the day, our job is to pump inspiration for you to fight, doom, 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 boom, 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 and become a winner. Right? I hope you're all inspired. Today morning we had gynecology obstetrics quiz. Afternoon we had a pediatrics quiz. I hope that gave you the necessary inspiration, inclination, energy, ATPs in order to prepare for these subjects, right? So another 3 players, we will touch 40 and we start the game. Very good. Now, doctor, get ready. Question number 1. Initial episode in patient who later develops bipolar disorder. What is your diagnosis? Very good. Faster you punch, higher the leaderboard you will reach, right? So it is major depression. I know most of you thought it as atypical depression. Jagan and Jagan. So the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh is also playing today. So very good, Jagan. So we have Tabassum, Paritosh, Swati, Chandu, Maitri, Sneha, Shakti, many more who are all joining. Wonderful, doctor. Question number 2. A 44-year-old Kargil war veteran is brought into emergency in an anxious, tremulous, diaphoretic state while coming out of the bar. Oh, I'm really sorry. The complete question did not appear. So actually, it is a post-traumatic stress disorder. Absolutely right. So actually, the full question is like this. The moment he has seen a police officer, he started shouting that there is a bomb, there is a bomb. That was the actual composition of the question. Very good. Jagan is on the top. Question number 3. A change in personality in adolescence. In adolescence is very typical of which condition? A change in personality in adolescence. Punch your answer, doc. Absolutely. Cyclothymia. Cyclothymia is what you need to remember. Only 6 of you correctly answered. That keeps the Chief Minister Jagan on the top, followed by SR, Shakti, VLS, Swati, Pseudomonas, and many more. Now, uninhibited spending. Spending on face-to-face classes, 80,000 rupees. Spending on video mobile app, 70,000 rupees for coaching. Uninhibited spending, what is it a part of? Yes, that is called mania. So you should know all the DSM criteria of the mania. Arre, CM Saab, Jagan Saab, Dr. Jagan missed this question, but Swati, Pseudomonas, Chandu, caffeine, could be able to make it. Very good. Question number 5. A tendency to experience more health problems than most of the people. What is that called as? More health problems than most of the people. Absolutely. That's called as dysthymia. Dysthymia. Good to see 40 online players. Yes, sir, he's on the top. Chief Minister Jagan went to 5th position. Oh, come on, Jagan, you can make it. Now, question number 6. Delusions of grandeur. So, where do you see that? This most of you will correctly answer. Delusions of grandeur. Wow, that's right. Typically, that is the part of the mania, which is the part of the bipolar disorder, is what you need to remember. Good to see 43 online players. So, Al Kami Naini Saab, 3rd position mein aa gaya. Chandu, I am nobody. Shakti, yes. Question number 7. Increased rapid eye movement latency. Where do you see increased rapid eye movement latency? In which condition? Question number 43. Totally 43 are playing. Very good. So, major depression. Neend nahi aata. Major depression. Right? Now, that keeps VLS and Rekha Masilamani on the top. Very good. Thank you, Rekha, for a good compliment on the YouTube. So, after this session is over, I'd like to know your feedback, and also you can write some comments, criticism, everything. So, Rekha has given a very good point today. She said, with the negative marking and very super tough questions created by all this online, the so-called full-scale grand test, actual exam will not be that tough. At the same time, that not easy. So most of these online test providers will try to prove their might and power. So they try to purposefully create too tough a question. Actually, that will defeat our confidence. So instead of such a long test, if it were to be a 25-30 question rapid fire quiz tournament with all our classmates competing, and we are in a very good position in that, that gives more confidence and a booster for preparation. So thank you, Rekha, for your very good compliment. So now, doctor, question number 8. Sleeplessness is a feature of. Sleeplessness, is it bipolar disorder, major depression, dysthymia, cyclothymia? Yes. Very good. Typically, it's a part of bipolar disorder where you have mania, depression together. That brings Rekha Masilamani on the top. Absolutely. Rocking. Question number 9. Very good. Carbamazepine treatment is typically given for which situation? Bipolar disorder, major depression, dysthymia, cyclothymia. Punch your answer, doctor. Very good. There are 43 players. Bipolar disorder. Absolutely. Absolutely, doctor. Whatever. Al-Kami Naini, Chandu, Paritosh. I am nobody. Very good to see I am nobody. Basha, Jagan, Pseudomonas, Harry, Meena, Tabassum, Ravi Kumar. Very good to see you, Ravi. Then Prabalika, Amita, and many more. Excellent. So those who are new to this session, please don't forget. Just what you need to do is, I'm typing the link here. Join the WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group. Okay. So congestive heart failure typically will lead the person to go into what? Leads the person to go into dysthymia. Dysthymia. So Basha is on the top. और एक बार Chief Minister Jagan came into 4th position. Very good. So doctor, dysthymia होता है persistent depressive disorder. So if you go to any congestive heart failure patient, अगर जरा उठ के 4 कदम लगाए तो हपना आना शुरू हो जाता. And earlier the person with congestive heart failure is socially very active. Now because of the CHF, due to the dyspnea, he become less mobile. That all lead to a persistent depressive disorder. Dysthymia is what you need to remember. Question number 11. Pseudo dementia. सर मैं हर दिन में 10 पेज पढ़ रहा हूँ, 20 पेज भूल रहा हूँ. क्यों ऐसा होता है? नीट पीजी प्रिपरेशन. क्यों ऐसा होता है? नीट पीजी प्रिपरेशन. So first thing is remember, when you are preparing for an exam, when you are going for a war, when you are going for a battle, self-courage is most important. To be bold, to take things playfully. Right? To not bother that I may forget, maybe I'm not giving more time, my friends are giving more time. No, वो सब छोड़ दो. जब भी टाइम मिलेगा पढ़ो. अगर फिक्र करना शुरू करे तो, if you start getting depressed, that itself will lead to forgetfulness. That's the reason depression is called pseudo dementia, is what you need to remember. Now that keeps Basha, Jagan, CM Jagan came to 2nd position. Very good. Rekha Masilamani is also back into action. Question number 12. Lithium is the drug of choice. In which scenario? Yes, doctor. Lithium is the drug of choice in. Yes. So you should remember that. Very good. Typically in the bipolar disorder, almost 35 of you correctly answered. I love you all, guys. Excellent. In the case of the bipolar, once more, everything, anything about lithium you should read. What is the therapeutic dosage? What is the toxic dosage? What are the adverse effects of lithium? What are the prerequisites and indications of lithium? Pura lithiumology, you should get well. So in the online MBBS.com video library, we have discussed almost 1200 MCQs in pharmacology. That runs around 35-40 hours. But investing your time into that makes a great difference. Okay, doctor? So once more, I want to tell all of you, today night, 9 p.m. you have Dr. Harita. Every day night, 9 p.m. Dr. Harita promised to conduct a 20 MCQ quiz and inspire you guys in pathology. She's like a Goljan. Goljan is a great guy in America for USMLE coaching. So she's like that for the pathology. Earlier we used to have Dr. Rajeshwari, Dr. Kulkarni sir in pathology. Wow, they're passionate teachers. So there is a 15-hour rapid review session in pathology. It is a private session in the webinar format by Dr. Harita. It costs you 1,500 rupees. So please call 9000 868 356. That gives you a extensive revision of pathology quickly in the companionship and guidance of Dr. Harita. Okay, so you can join for this course by paying 1500 9000868 our helpline. Please do call. So, Doctor, question number 13. A 46-year-old man is brought to the emergency department by his family after becoming threatening when they confronted him about his excessive spending. So, please go to that slide where you get the complete story, right? So, he explains that this is a part of a campaign of becoming a member of parliament, which he has been working for day and night, all this spending. What is this man having? He is having that mania component of a bipolar disorder. Here's what you need to remember. First of all, doctor, psychiatry. There is about 30 hours of review on AIMS, Aldia, PGI, JIPMER, DNB. Totally around 700 questions in the online MBBS.com video library. Please take every chance to subscribe. Yeah. So now the next question. Question number 14. A 35-year-old female presents to the GP with chronic fatigue, boredom, in depression. She shops excessively. She is sexually promiscuous, and she has cut herself in the past to relieve her anxiety. Oh my God. So what is she having? What type of personality is this? That's called borderline. See, borderline people will assume the world as either black or white. That is, if you look at any person, there are good things about him, bad things about him, and overall that person will fall somewhere in the middle, right? So if normal people can see the other person, both his strengths and weaknesses, and overall in a tolerable way. Whereas the people who have borderline personality disorder, they will see the other person completely good. Oh, he's noble, sir. He's drinking water. Oh, the style of his drinking is too good, sir. He only can drink like that, sir. So completely good or completely bad. Everything he does is bad, sir. So if you look black and white as a complete separation of a other person, that kind of a personality in you is called as borderline personality, is what you need to remember. Very good. Min is on the top. I am nobody. Akki, Chandu, Basha, Harry. Oh, this question made a lot of people to go up the ladder. Very good. Question number 15. A 30-year-old man has no close friends. He avoids social situations. No, I can't come, please. He's unable to express tender emotions. Oh, I love you. He can't say. He has no overt signs of hallucination. So, every day he is watching the girl, but getting down the steps, going up the steps, getting into the elevator, coming to the library. Mother, he's only having silent looks, secret love. What kind of personality is he, doctor? He's shyful, schizoid personality. That's what you need to remember. Now, doctor, that keeps Aki on the top. Chandu, Pseudo, Min. Oh, Min could not make it. Now, doctor, question number 16. Very good to see 47 online players. 28-year-old female presents to her GP. She suffers from low self-esteem and does not take risk in the life. No, I can't do this. She seems extremely sensitive to criticism. Hey, you are beautiful. If you say, oh, do you mean to say I'm ugly? Why don't you say straight away to me? Why are you saying I'm beautiful? If she starts crying, what is that called? Avoidant personality. Very good. 17 of you correctly answered. And that makes Chandu on the top. I am nobody. Basha, very good. Now, the next question, doctor. Question 17. A 15-year-old boy is brought to his GP by his parents for abusive behavior. Oh my God. Every class has got bullies. Even in medical college, in our batch, we will have bullies, right? He is delinquent from school onwards and he has been arrested for assault and for theft. What is that called as? What is that personality called as? So, doctor, very good. 51 are online. I'm so happy to see our tribe, our jati, right? So, very good, very good, very good. So, Bhupendra is saying that, sir, give more time for long cases. See, basically, when you go for the NEET PG exam in the exam hall, you should smell it. मेरा वाला बॉर्डरलाइन पर्सनैलिटी क्वेश्चन उधर है, मेरा वाला लिथियम का एडवर्स इफेक्ट्स क्वेश्चन वहां है, मेरा वाला P450 इंड्यूसर्स का क्वेश्चन यहां है, बोल के जैसे आप बिल्ली को पकड़ते वैसे पकड़ना, वहां बैठ के आइंस्टीन के जैसे अगर सोच रहे तो you are sure to lose the game. Okay, so I'm trying to push you to give a quick stone throwing, right? So that is the plan. Very good, doctor. So 44 of you have answered it. Chandu is on the top, followed by Basha, Sidumanas, Aki, I am nobody, Rekha. Excellent. Question number 18. A 25-year-old man believes he's perfect. Why not? He is unable to empathize. He thinks he's only perfect and manipulates people, manipulates situations. He sees everyone else as flawed. And his relations, how are they? They're not very stable. They're not very stable. They're very shallow. People will not remain in relation with him longer. What is that called? Narcissistic personality. दूसरों के ऊपर empathy इतना भी नहीं रहे तो वो होता है narcissistic personality. We call them self-centered guys and all. So 52 players, I'm so happy. Excellent. Maitri, Shakti, Aarti, Amita, Harita, Harsha, everybody. Thank you all guys for giving your time and making this quiz tournaments very, very powerful means of learning. A 20-year-old first-time mother presents with severe weight loss, anorexia. She believes that her husband is interested in killing her baby son and feels completely worthless. Oh my God. So, doctor, what is your diagnosis and how do you want to treat? Boom, boom, boom. Who is going to punch the correct answer? Yes. Very good. 40 out of you have answered it. That is great. That keeps Pseudomonas. Harry correctly answered. Oh, Rekha missed it. Right. Question number 20. A 40-year-old man has been treated for depression for 6 months. He is now beginning to lose weight and he is getting suicidal thoughts more frequently than before. मतलब इसके पहले भी आते थे, अभी भी आ रहा है. So, what do you like to call this as? Very good. How do you want to treat? Suicidal thoughts frequently are रहे बोले तो that becomes an indication for electroconvulsive therapy. आपके पास एक 200 pages notebook रखने के लिए बोले ना, उसमें क्या लिखोगे? Indications, prerequisites, right? Contraindications, absolute contraindications for electroconvulsive therapy. वो सब चीजें दिमाग में बैठ जाना बेटा, right? Now, the next question. Very good. Chandu, Min, Akki, Rekha, everyone correctly answered. Very good. Rekha, you are excellent in psychiatry. Super. So, question number 21. A 29-year-old woman with inability to sleep and aggressiveness and increased libido. Her husband says prior to this, she was markedly withdrawn and blamed himself for her daughter's death because of cancer. She also has suicidal thoughts. How do you want to treat her? Is a very, very important question. Come on, doctor, punch it. So, that is good. So, doctor, that keeps Chandu on the top. Min, yes. Now, question number 22. A 12-year-old boy refuses to go to school because of constant failure to get grade A. Oh, so sad. He's threatening to starve himself to death. Abba, so ambitious, sir. It's very difficult to see boys like that nowadays. So, but this is a little extreme. Always remember, doctor, one should have an ambition, but that should not be so extreme that we endanger, because the most precious thing in this entire world, doctor, is not academics, is not the ranks, is not the money. It is the life. Life is most precious, doctor. 100 years before, there are no entrance exams. There are no competitions. There is no big wealth. But people happily lived 100 years, 200, 300 years before. Today, few minutes, if the smartphone doesn't work, we feel like going and dipping in a drop of water and dying, right? So much of luxury of life, right? So, doctor, excellent. That keeps Chandu, Akki, Harry on the top. Very good, Rekha. Question number 23. A 16-year-old girl with a BMI of 16 complains of 3-month history of amenorrhea. She is not on the pill. Pregnancy test is negative. She aspires to be a model. So tell me, doctor, what is the problem that she has? How do you want to treat? Yes, very good. Most important thing that you need to do in this given case of anorexia is behavioral therapy is very important. Now, Chandu, Min, Akhi, Siddhavinas and Harry are on the top of the game. The last 4 questions: visual hallucinations, tactile hallucinations. Come on, doctor. In which alcoholic condition do you see? Is it delirium tremens, alcoholic intoxication, alcoholic hallucinations, or cortical psychosis? Which alcoholic condition you see? Visual and tactile hallucinations. Whatever. Delirium tremens. If you take the past 10 years of AIMS question bank, every exam, inevitably there is a question on alcohol. दुनिया वालों माफ करना, मैं नशे में हूं, मैं पिया नहीं, पिलाया गया. Right? So, in this country, जहां दारू वाला होते हैं, without a question on alcohol, there is no question paper. Right? You can add it in your sure shot list. So, very good to see 53 players, doctor. Tonight, 9 p.m. every day, 9 p.m. you have Dr. Harita's pathology quiz. And I want to see 100 plus players to join. Please make these quiz tournaments popular in your Facebook groups, etc. by posting this YouTube link and our WhatsApp joining link. Invite your friends so that we will make it a great mission to play every day. Very good. Aki is on the top. Last 3 questions going to decide who is going to be the winner of 40,000 rupees of prize. Blackouts, alcoholic blackouts is the part of the definition of what? Is it delirium tremens, intoxication, hallucinosis? Very good. Alcoholic intoxication. 2 peg, 3 peg, 4 peg, 4, 5 peg tequila, tum 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 अंदर गया. That will lead to blackout. मैं तो रात को भूल गया कहाँ क्या हो गया. So blackout is alcoholic intoxication. So doctor, that makes Chandu on the top, followed by Aki and Harry. That's good. Question number 26. Boom, boom, boom. Punch your answer. Good to see so many of you. Vikas Prasad, please join the quiz. For that, just what you need to do is go to this WhatsApp group and be part of the group. Confabulation. I know half of you will wrongly answer. Most of the times, doctor, even in Viva Bose also, when you ask, what is the difference between Wernicke, encephalopathy, Korsakoff psychosis, undergraduates will have a challenge in answering. Shankar Prasad ji, please be part of your WhatsApp group and also make all your batchmates to join us, and we should see at least 1,000 plus players. That is a goal. Very good. So doctor, that makes Aki on the top, Min also, you plus 98, plus 97, very rapidly answered. That's good, that's good. I am very sure NEET PG examiner will go into tension. आपको देखे 10 seconds, 20 seconds में answer करके half an hour में 300 questions खत्म करके बाहर निकलना है. Dehydration. Dehydration is a feature of which alcoholic manifestation? Delirium, intoxication, hallucinosis, Korsakoff psychosis. Whoa! Delirium tremens. Dehydration typically will cause the shrinkage of the cells, leading to delirium tremens. So that keeps Aki on the top. Aki is on the top. But Chandu, Pseudomonas, Harry, Min, Raj is ready to jump and take the crown from Aki. Let us see who will be the ultimate winner. Last question for the today's psychiatric quiz. 20-year-old man is brought to emergency after tearing up a restaurant and assaulting his companions. He is confused, agitated. His friends deny any history of violence. Given all that, it is an example of alcoholic intoxication. Right? देख लेंगे कंप्यूटर महोदय को पूछेंगे कौन जीता कौन हारा, ऊपर वालों के हाथ में है जहां पर वो Aki, 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 Aki is the topper. Very good. Excellent, Aki. And take a screenshot and send this to our helpline number. You all know 9000 868 356. And get the activation being the winner of 30,000 MCQs Q scanner, 3,000 video lectures, 1 lakh PowerPoint slides, 65 full-scale grant tests and discussions, and Dr. Murali Bharadwaz is all yours. So guys, please, see to that you're taking up on 9 p.m. pathology quiz. So Bhupendra is giving a very good compliment. There are no single image-based questions. Yeah, psychiatry is one subject, gives very less scope for image-based. Radiology, pathology, physiology, medicine, you can have many image-based questions, right? So then second thing, it covers only 2 topics. Yeah, sometimes we will have full subject, sometimes a part of 1 chapter, or sometimes just 3-4 topics in order to make you get focused. So we play all the ways. But please give compliment. Akhilesh, sir, I won ENT quiz also. Very good, Akhilesh. So, Akhilesh, you can give to your girlfriend, or your roommate's girlfriend, or your ex-girlfriend, or a future girlfriend. To anybody you can be able to donate it, or of course to any boyfriend also. No worries. So, doctor, see you all at 9 p.m. Pathology quiz with Dr. Harita. Till then, keep reading, keep reading, keep reading. That's the only secret to become the NEET PG topper with a focus on 953 topics. Bye-bye.